نحن نصلي وسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين إن الله ملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Today is our English usual sitting in a week, the brief of all our week settings. So mostly that is the continuity of the Rabi al-Awwal, the birth month of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and from the volume of Hazrat Hakeem al-Ummat, the Rahmat-Mercy for the both universe here and hereafter. So many things Hazrat has pointed out, the things exaggeration which general public and those who are related with the poetries of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So that has been discussed in detail. Now it is the topic of the poetries and the writers which they are usually making the things, and exaggeration, you can see all blunders while they are praising as a poetry or as a writing. So Hazrat has pointed many verses from the poetry and many from the books. Mostly they are disgracing the status of the other prophets, and Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is not liking this, that they should decrease the position of the other prophets while they are praising. La asnauni kama nasara, yani jaise ke like Christian, they have raised the status of Isa alayhi salam as the God and the son of a God. But our Hazrat used to explain that the most difficult art is the poetry praising Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If you have increased the status, then it is a rejected, and if you have decreased the status of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, then it is also a blunder and that is rejected. So this is the topic going on, and in connection with the birth month of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That has been ended. Today is the second Rabi Sani, 11th of the second year, but we will complete this volume throughout the year, inshallah. And may Allah bless us the real love of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and itaat, following the footsteps of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and accepting all the teaching of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the followers Khulafai Rashidin. Alaykum bi sunnati wa sunnati Khulafai Rashidin. This subject I have started in South Africa while in 2000 I was there. That what is the difference between Sunnat and Hadith. Mostly nowadays public is confused in this, that when they are listening that this is the saying of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Hadith. Hadith is the compilation of the occasions, all the occasions, like in our Middle East. If there is an accident, may Allah protect us from the accident. The police officer is coming for inquiry, and first word he is using, Ma hadasa bainakum ya Shaykh. What happened among you? So this, and he is writing the notes of the statements of both sides, and the sketch of the board directions and the statements and the damages are what happened. And then he is putting to the judge. He has to decide what penalty should be there. So this is a hadith that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all happening in journey, the side sketch, the actions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the statements of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam being compiled by the all Sahaba Rizwanullah, which they used to be there. And Hazrat Abu Hurairah is the most famous among them, that he was very fond of compiling the narration and the statements of Rasulullah. So at different occasions, different happenings happened. So they compiled. And Sunnat is the last will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam regarding that action. So that has been known as a Sunnat Rasul. So the Ummah is bound with the Sunnat of Rasulullah. Alaykum bi Sunnati. They are the references book for the alams, not for the common man. A reference should be from the Quran and Hadith, and in a Hadith, at different occasion, different narration, different action, it is compiled. Like I am giving mostly the example of Tirmidhi Sharif. There are 12 chapters regarding wuzu, ablution. So in some chapter it is given that lahm al-abal, if you are eating the meat of a camel, so refresh your wuzu. So our Imam Abu Hanifa, rahimahullah, he is the first, the personality in the history and amongst Tabi'een, and he took the knowledge of hadith from the Sahaba, 25 Sahaba, he is a student of 25 Sahaba. And the last Sahabi, Tufail Laysi, he is the last, he passed a very long life. So he offered 25 Hajj with him to learn the hadith and the actions of Rasulullah through him. Then in Kufa, and Kufa was established by the Umar bin Khattab as a central command for the Sahaba, because this is a central point for all over the world and the universe. So at one time 500 Sahaba, they gathered in Kufa. Later on Hazrat Ali Karamullah has converted as a capital of the Islamic State. So then Hazrat Abdullah bin Masud was sent there, that this all the personalities and their knowledge and experience, so it should be channelized, and more research and reform should be carried on that. So you can say the first Vice Chancellor and first Director General of that institution was appointed by Umar bin Khattab by him, and sent a letter to the Ahle Kufa, the dignitaries of a Kufa. Asartu bi Abdullah ala nafsi. I am in need of this chap, this youngster, most in need, very much. But I am sacrificing for my own interest, in the interest of a Muslim world and their cause. So that has been established, and then to definite and to explain the state of a sunnat. And afterward, the Hazrat Imam Abu Hanifa has took that position, and they have explained to the Ummah what is a sunnat, and then segregated that which action is only for the Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the status of a prophecy, which was related to that Sahabi, and which is for the common commandment for the Ummah. So these all actions we have discussed mostly. Wa akhir da'wan alhamdulillah rabbil alameen.